Today, I'm going to show you a coin which is going absolutely parabolic right now. And yes, it could go big time. So, you ready for that? What's up, guys? My name is Aaron, and welcome to UX Crypto. And yes, everything I'm going to be talking about today is about the coin big time. So it's only been out one day, and hopefully it will get you excited, but hopefully not too much. Don't get no FOMO now, okay? So we need to stay level headed in this game. And if you like this video, when we go through it, give it a like and leave a comment down below. And yes, but let's not wait around any longer. Let me show you the coin big time. Okay, here we go. This is big time, all right? And as you can see, the FOMO is crazy, okay? So we got 335% in one day, and this is only just dropped. It's only just came out. So literally, the coin has been out for a day, as it seems, right? And this is what's been going in one day. So we went from 6 cents to obviously 28 cents. So yes, it's doing quite well for one day. I would say be cautious, man. It could still go up a lot, right? But be cautious because this is a new project. Okay, so when new projects launch, there's a lot of FOMO. You want to kind of get in when there's not a lot of FOMO because you don't want to lose your ass, right? So other things to note. So currently it has a market cap of 41 million or towards 42 million. So yes, obviously there's a lot of money in this coin at its current moment. So this could be it's going into um low cap territory, right? Where it could be in degen territory at some point. But yes, obviously this is low cap market cap type of thing. So something to think about right there. In terms of the supply and the circulating supply, obviously it's only been out one day. So, judging it from a 3% supply, which is currently out, could be a bit harsh because it's only been out one day, right? But we would be good to see if we could see a bit more about that in the future. Um, Other than that, yes, on some cool exchanges, got quite a lot of exchanges is actually on, as you can see here. I've actually got 2 pages full of it as well. So it's actually released on a lot of exchanges. Seems to be very interesting so far. But you're probably asking yourself, why the hell is this going up, right? And that's what I've been asking myself. And that is where we're going. We're going to look into this to see exactly what it is. So let's do it. Here we are. Big time. So pre-season launch. So what is big time? So pre-season is here. So discover new adventure instances, craft and find collectibles, open mystery boxes, use new abilities, and much more. With pre-season launch of big time, existing pass holders already have access. So this is basically a game which has already been out, it seems, and now it seems that they are going into crypto. So that's very cool. And then so you've got new adventure instances, explore new ways to play. You've got party up and work together. So yeah, pretty cool. So let the crafting begin. For the first time, players can craft weapons and armor cosmetics from common all the way to unique. So yeah, basically letting you create your own weapons. So this is it. So forge. So take your weapons to the next level by using the forge, using big time, just a coin, and other materials. You can craft and upgrade an assortment of weapons collectibles that will leave your enemies quivering. That's cool, right? So literally you can use the token to make weapons inside the game. And seeing that this game is currently out already, it's got a user base behind it. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's cool. And then we got new collectibles. So we got craftable armor, cosmetic sets, all of this stuff that you can actually create. And you've got rentals, so you can rent them out. That's pretty cool. So rent out your workshop and space. Interesting. That's cool. And then what's this? Prestige portal. So explore special adventure instances, compete challenges, and defeat bosses to collect the ultimate rewards. Okay, so you get paid as well. So that's pretty cool. So you got bonuses you can get. Yeah. So I think it's like a daily bonus or something like that. And then invite your friends and receive big time. So yeah, you get rewards for that. It's time to open your mystery box and get mystery boxes. Pretty cool. And then who has access? So you've got the VIP, so gold, silver, and jade pass for members, space holders, and then what's this? Achieve rank 20 in any patch. Okay, so yeah, giving you gamification there, quite like that, the whole gamification side. And then how to get access. So watch big time on Twitch. So it's showing you they're on Twitch. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that was our first pass, right? Looks pretty interesting. And obviously, if it's a game that's already out, yeah, this could be very big because you've already got a user base and the game's something that people play already. And obviously, them coming into crypto, pretty huge, I would say, right? So, yes, first pass looks very promising. And you can see why there might be some pump and mentals going on right now with it. But I would say that's not necessarily enough. We need to look more in depth to see why there is a lot more potential in this project than maybe others, right? So let's look at that. Okay. So the first place I'm going to go is the team. All right. So let's go into the team. Okay. So here is the team. All right. And we've got a couple of different people here. Obviously, quite a big team. Actually, got a lot of members of staff here. But where we're going is we're going to go to the movers and shakers. Okay. So there's a couple of people I just wanted to point out to you, which I think are very strong in this team. And they are this guy Ari right here, and then Mihi. And the reason that we're going to show you these people, so we've got the CEO and then the CFO, right? And then the other people pretty cool as well, but these two I think stand out the most, right? So let's quickly show you them. Okay, so here we go. This is Ari right here, and yeah, he's the founder of Big Time Studios. And as you can see, Big Time Studios has been going on for 3 years. All right. And then look, lo and behold, okay, this is why he's very interesting. Decentraland, right? So he's an advisor now and he was the project lead on it. Okay. So he was there for 6 years. So I would definitely say this guy's experience is really, really good, strong inside of crypto and Decentraland. If you don't know what Decentraland is, also a really big game. It did really well, like really good in the last run. So he has experience in crypto gaming already. So yes, this is looking very, very strong. Okay. So him alone, very strong. But next we are going to go and we're going to show you Mihi right here. Okay, here we go, Mihi. And she is the CFO. Okay. And there's other stuff that she has done as well. So if we're going to look at her experience, so look at that, Zilliqa. Okay. That is big. Okay. And she was the CFO for Zilliqa, right? Not even like anything small. That's very big. Zilliqa is another crypto project what done really well in I think it's the 2017, 2018 market. But yeah, it's a great project as well. So I would say, look, and also some of this, look, she's had 13 years at Sabelico Group and the CFO as well, and the vice president. So she's big, right? She's really someone you should pay attention to, I would say. So yeah, the team strong, okay, very strong. So yes, teams looking strong, right? But what about partners, right? That's kind of what we want to see. Like obviously, partners could be a big for a project, could not be big. It can be a deciding factor or not. But this is where it's kind of hard to find on this project. But I will try and show you what I found. So on the actual website of Big Time, there doesn't show any partners at all. So obviously is that a meaning that they don't have partners? But I've done a little bit of digging and I've managed to find out who like some of the backers are for it. But it's something to think about, right? So here you go. We've got the investors, which you could say are the partners, right? So we've got the digital currency group, and then we got OKX Ventures, Circle Ventures, and yeah, so some good like exchanges. But one red flag I would say, it's not the end of the world, is this one right here, okay? Alameda Research was obviously backing FTX and probably going for a lot of stuff right now. But yeah, they are in this as one of the investors. It's not necessarily a terrible thing, but yeah, something to think about, I would say. But yeah, they're not the biggest backer, right? The Digital Currency Group is the first bigger backer, but something to think about. Okay, so that's showing you like what I found of partners, but it doesn't seem to be actual partners in listed or anything, but you know, it's closest we can get to. But what about the idea, right? How good is this idea? And yeah, just talking about it or you know, looking at it, let's have a little look again. I think the idea is pretty good, right? So it's a game already, right? And it's like an open world and it looks very cartoony, right? I think the idea is pretty strong because obviously we're going to tailor to lots of different demographics here. Lots of people play it. And from what I understand as well, you don't actually have to have a crypto wallet to just start getting money from this or playing it, right? So literally you can just sign up with your Google account, which is really good. So everyone has a Google account, or not everyone, but a lot of people. And then you just start and you can basically earn rewards, and to claim your rewards and buy and sell things, then you can either do that in crypto or just with dollars, right? So yes, that's very strong for this. Barrier to entry is not high, it's very low. So yeah, I think the idea is actually pretty strong. So yes, the idea is cool, but what about the website, right? Can we judge the website? So let me do that. And you might be thinking, why are we doing that? A good website could pump the bags of any coin because if it looks really good, you sold the vision really well, then that is what people are looking into, right? The website is your main point of contact for something. So let's have a look at that. So website wise, yes, I think it's very nice, right? It actually reminds me of quite a lot of good high quality gaming projects. And yeah, you've obviously got a lot of art here, and it's very clear to know what you can do and what you're doing, showing you characters and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, but yeah, also I like that they have a video of what the game is like, so you can actually see some graphics. And yeah, in terms of how to improve it, yeah, maybe some animation or something, right? So it's making some of these animated and hover states. So for example, being able to click things, so you could hover on this and maybe do something. But yeah, it's a nice site. Wouldn't say it's bad. So yeah, that's pretty good sign. So obviously the website is cool, right? But we need to judge this on the product as well. And on seeing as they have a product, it seems, well, we can actually look at that. So let's have a little look. So here's about the game section. Okay, so you've got a story, which is looks pretty interesting. You can have read them that in your own time. But yeah, and then you've got different classes, right? So here you've got how you start off in the game. So this would be the different characters you could potentially be. Yeah, it looks very interesting. Kind of like when you pick a character on Call of Duty or something as you start off as a class. So that's pretty cool. And then from this is pretty interesting as well. So each character has like characteristics. So for example, you can see what their characteristics might be. So you can see, oh, look, this is one of the ways that they fight. So not sure exactly what it is. Energy meditation. Okay, so she's doing a meditation. That's one of the standard things as default. And then you've got fire blast as well. Okay, so that's some of the main things. So if you don't understand how classes work, so you pick your character, and these are the basic things that come with your character, and then you upgrade on top of it, right? So this is just showing you, and you get to pick what different things that they have. So pretty cool. Yeah, and pocket watches. So I'm not sure what that is. So what is a pocket watch? A pocket watches allow players to change character classes during gameplay. So skills, abilities, and equipment are saved to the pocket watch. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So it saves basically your progress and different characters you have. So battle across history, so anytime, and then you've got infinite possibilities, endless content for all. You can create your own metaverse. So this is cool, right? Let's have a little look at this. So you can see some of the gameplay here, which is pretty interesting. It's more like a trailer, as in but yeah, you can see how you can battle across history, and this is seems to be the gameplay. And you've got bosses that you'll go against. And, yeah, I think look at this trailer. It's actually quite interesting, isn't it? Quite gamified. And then, yeah, look how it's showing you how it goes into the NFT collections. Yeah. Yeah, you can look at this in your own time, but yeah, it looks very cool, I've gotta say. It's a never-ending adventure as well, so this is showing you the actual gameplay as well. So you can see where, you're in an open world, and it's basically going around trying to find different things, fighting against other people, and then everyone could be in this open world together, which, yeah, I think is very, very cool. So yes, product, I would say, is very strong. Yeah, looks very, very promising actually. But yes, obviously, all of these things said, what about the socials? Is people talking about this? I would hope so if that price is going up like that, right? But let's go into some of the socials and have a little look. Socials, here we go, and it has currently got 252,000 followers. So this is very, very bullish, I've got to say. Um, yeah, very interesting. So I would say, look at this. Interactions are through the roof. Okay, so you've got 85 comments, 101,000 views, 500 likes around about. And yeah, it just carries on going, right? You've got a lot of good interaction with this coin. You've got people on Twitch talking about it, playing it, literally other YouTubers as well, like this guy right here. Like, yeah, it's there, very, very interesting. Got a lot of hype right now. So yes, it's it's doing well on the social. So the next thing would to be to look at is the coin utility. Like, what can you do with this coin, right? And obviously, you kind of looked a little bit at that from the site, but yeah, let's go into that into a little bit more detail. So this is the economy side of the website, and it says never pay to win. free to play, players owned an ecosystem. So that's cool, all right? And then this is the stuff you can actually do with the coin utilities. So it says cosmetic digital collectibles. So yeah, like NFTs, and then to in-game weapons and armor enhance your game, as well as other cosmetic effects and sounds. So you can basically collect these. You've got workshop, so you can build on the workshop. So workshops are digital collectibles that are placed in your space. They consist of forges, armories, and all this other stuff, right? But yeah, basically you've got a workshop where you can actually build your weapons. So that's pretty interesting. And space is quite interesting, right? So the more space you have, it seems from when I read this, the more NFTs you can make, and obviously more uh, weapons you can make, and all this type of stuff, right? And also you can rent this space out for other people to make different products on it. So I think that's really cool. Actually, it gives a user case to the metaverse, right, and also the NFTs to get people to make them. In terms of coin utility, yeah, not too bad. I mean, nothing absolutely crazy in terms of coin utility, but yes, it still does do things what it's meant to be doing, keeping it simple, I suppose. But yeah, pretty interesting. But the other side of things is, I suppose, tokenomics, right? And we did look a little bit, but we go back. So if we're looking at the chart on here, so the tokenomics, to be honest with you, aren't amazing, as in but it is one of them things where it's new. It's only about one day, all right? So that's something to think about. The next thing is, if you thought this coin is going to go absolutely crazy, we're going to do some bullish targets for where we think this coin could potentially go, and we're going to use something as a benchmark, and I will show you what that is. So the first part of this is going to be bullish target number 1. So where are we going for that? So it's got to be no other than the founder's choice. Okay, so Decentraland. Okay, so if we're looking at Decentraland right here, it has currently got a market cap of 525 million. Okay, so we're going to do that as our bullish target number 1, because if you're looking at why I'm using Decentraland, well, it's one of the founders of Decentraland behind this, right? So yes, we need to put it into perspective and see what it might be able to achieve. So yes, okay, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to get our market cap of big time, which is around about 41 million, we'll say. Okay, and we'll put it into here. Okay, so we're going to do 41, and that's going to be in millions, and we're going to times that by 14, and that gives us 574 million. And if we go back onto Decentraland, pretty close to Decentraland's market cap, 525 million. So yes, around about that. So that would be a 14x. So yeah, pretty cool. 14x potentially, right? If you was to go from where we are right now and then obviously to Decentraland's market cap. Okay. But I would say that yes, this market cap might drop a bit. You got to be cautious. It's something to think about. It just came out one day, right? So you might see pump or dumps on this. We just have to see and put this on our watch list. But if you're really bullish on this though, and you think it's going to go absolutely crazy, well, what about going to a super bullish target, right? And that would be Decentraland at its all-time high. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So Decentraland, where did you get to on your all-time high? And as you can see here, it went to 9.42 billion. Okay, so what would we do to try and find that out? So if we go back and then we want to go and put, was it 41 million? So it's going to be 41, and we're going to times that by 224, and that gives us 9.14. Okay, so we're actually a little bit below that, but that is 224x 224x if it was to get to this right here, 9.4 billion. You could actually see probably a little bit more than that, but that's very, very cool, isn't it? So what do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that this big time coin could be the next Decentraland? Do you think that it's going to go far? I mean, potentially this could do quite well, but let's just wait and see, because at the moment, I don't think you should get into anything if you're getting FOMO, and obviously lots of people are FOMOing into this. So I would say be cautious with it, put on a watch list, that type of thing. But if you like this video, give it a lovely little like. And if you want to see loads of coins reviewed like this, then you need to press subscribe, okay? Because you need to be around for the ride. And yes, very, very, very soon, I'm going to be dropping my Patreon. And trust me, you guys are going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to get so much value out of it. And if you ever are trying to find a good portfolio or that type of thing in the crypto industry, then this is where you need to be. You need to be signed up to that Patreon, and anyone who's coming first will get in at cheaper prices. So yes, watch out for that. But if I do not see you, I will see you at the top. Bye.